Hi, my name is Ipaintcreatures, also known as IPC, and I want to start out always by giving massive gratitude and avalanches of abundance for basically spending your precious life energy and time and coming here and watching my videos. Today I'm showing you a little bit more of these fantastical creatures I've created for shirts and cross-genre and all kinds of popular ideas and concepts, and this is a koala hook. Captain Koala Hook. And what I wanted to talk to you about today is timing versus the patience and letting synchronicity, make things happen for you. And a lot of it is, we were raised in a sense, I know I was raised in the sense of like always being prompt and polite and proper and making sure I'm on time for things and making sure that I commit to my words. And I believe a lot of us weren't that fortunate to kind of have that discipline, grew up in a lot of chaos and all that, but we all kind of landed in the same place of, either having to deal with being very patient. I grew up, having to visit a lot of hospital because I had a lot of illness in the family, and I just didn't have a lot of patience, and I didn't like that word, being a patient. But I've learned a lot about patience, and of course, a lot of my videos are aimed around, self-development and, really acknowledging the humanities, the arts, not specifically being a professional artist and making it your living, but using the arts way they have always been used in a lot of our ancient cultures, which is daily little rituals to get your mind right and get things back in a world where you're happy, you're enjoying the moment, you're very focused in the moment, and so you don't get that anxiety from being patient or anything, because you get so much in what's called the flow experience. Not going with the flow, that's an old cliche. A flow experience, jumping into something that is kind of daunting you. Like in the last video I talked a little bit about the Joseph Campbell quote of the cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek, and life has no meaning. Each of us has meaning, and we bring it to life, right? And that also reminds me of another Mark Twain quote where he says, there's two important, dates and happenings in your life. And one is when you're born, and the second is when you figure out why. And I think the only person that can figure out why you exist and why things go on like they do is yourself. And I think the funnest way to do it is through the humanities, the arts. And you don't specifically have to do it yourself. It's really powerful if you're drawn to do that, and that is part of your your living purpose and why you're here. Then do it through the art. But another way to do it is, I'm showing my symphony book right there, is pick artists like me and other fantastical artists that have chosen the route of really going into the mystic and the unknown, and mysticism is just kind of like, it is art, but they don't live artifacts around artifacts, and that's what an artist does. It leaves artifacts. And in the time we live in, there's just a whole garbage truckload of information coming at us, and there's good stuff in the garbage. Some people throw out stuff that other people can use, but you got to dig through all that mess and everything, where I believe you came into this world with your powers to be synchronistic, to get so much in that flow experience that time really doesn't affect you, and you're just enjoying everything, and you actually get to a state where you really enjoy that it's taking a while for the things to materialize and come into your 3D reality from inside your mental faculties of wonderment and curiosity and will and imaginative powers that we all have. And so when you look at it pretty logically, timing versus patience, right? Let the synchronicity flow on through, because it's there. And when you really know why you came into this beautiful earthly planet at this time, you'll really understand, that a lot of the tragedies and things that come in your way that are barriers, get you stuck, you pretty much create them yourself. And so when you start to realize that, you can really, get in your own time seek, and the patience will be enjoyable. So thanks for watching the video today. I'll see you soon.